Let's design a program that assigns a grade to a mark. Suppose I input a mark minus 12. I'm supposed to be told it's invalid. If I input a mark, suppose 70, and then I'm told it's a credit, or any grade that you can assign to that given mark. So this is how you get to do that. I'm just going to clear this code. So the first thing that you need to do is to create a variable that is going to store the marks that you're going to enter, or the mark that you're going to enter. So I'm going to call the variable mark, and I'm going to set it as integer. And then of course, when you're done, you need to prompt the user to input a mark. So console.writeLine, and then I ask the user, please enter a mark. This, and of course, when the mark is inputted by the user, it's supposed to be stored in the variable mark. So I'm going to say mark is equal to console.readline. Whatever is going to come from the screen is going to be saved into the variable called mark. So when we are done with this stage, we now need to use the case statement so that at each and every range we assign a grade to that mark in a given range. So we start off the case statement by using the select case keyword, and then the variable that you're going to be using to accept anything from the screen or as input. Okay, so our program is done. So let's just create some demarcations just to make it a little bit neat. I'm just going to put some lines just to make it a little bit neat. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to put it between, so that every time we can have some separators to make our code very neat. Now this is basically how the case statement will appear from 80 down to 0, and then we run the program and let's see how it goes. So the first thing is I need to test for 79, and then it's a merit. If you go back to our code, 70 to 79, it's a merit. And then of course I need to test for a mark that is below the that is outside the ranges that is permitted as a valid mark. So if you look at this, if I have a mark minus 15, it's supposed to be an invalid mark. The same applies for 101, 102, and 103. Of course, there are ways you can get to make the program not too close. You can actually input different values using the go to statement. For the meantime, these are just the basics that you have to look at when you are using the case statement. If you do that, you're done.